Hey guys, Garth Harris, Vice President of Product Innovation here at Cake, and today's video is for the affiliates. So we are making a video today specifically for affiliates logging into Cake so that you know how to get an offer active, where you know how to get your tracking link, where to place your pixels. We want to make sure that there's an educational tool for the affiliates out there so that you know exactly how to get into Cake, where to navigate, and get an offer live. Now, previously we made a video that was showcasing how just to navigate the affiliate portal in general, and we'll do a little link out to that video over here. But this one specifically is for just how do I get an offer live? How do I make it active? So why don't we go ahead and jump into our demo environment where we are currently in the affiliate portal. Now, depending on which affiliate portal you log into from Cake to Cake Customer, it may look and feel a little bit different based on the level of customizations that they've done. But this is the dashboard. Now from the dashboard, this is where you're going to see some high-level reports, how much commissions you've earned. But to get an offer live, we're going to want to navigate to the offers grid. So we'll go ahead and click on that tab off to the left. And there's going to be a series of filters where you can actually fine-tune which type of offer you're looking for. So in this example, we are selecting an offer from the casino vertical, and we are going to look for, the first thing we're going to look for is the status of the offer. If the status of the offer is public, that means as an affiliate, I have instant access to this offer. I don't have to apply, I don't have to ask my advertiser for access to it. My advertiser has already opened up the offer where it is instant access. So we'll go ahead and choose this first one here. And the first thing it's going to do is, how do you intend to drive traffic to this offer? That's the media type. Now, depending on how your advertiser configured the offer, that may be a big drop-down or a limited drop-down based on the allowed media types that this offer is accepting. So in this case, it looks like they've narrowed it down to adware. Again, this is just an example. You can put in some notes in there. And typically this is reserved for a bit more about how you intend to drive the traffic. Again, more information the better. We'll go ahead and click submit. And that will actually turn the status of the offer from public to active. So now I have an active offer. And typically you would see a description, any known restrictions. But let's go ahead and jump into the different tabs here, because this is how you're going to find the tools that you need to make this offer go live. So the creatives tab is where you're going to find a list of your tracking links and any associated creatives. So in this case, there is one tracking link. So I have my unique link. I can click on that here. I can also click on this get link button here. And this will actually allow me to dynamically build my tracking link, which is actually a very handy tool as an affiliate. So in this case, we have the traditional Cake tracking link setup where I have the domain, I have the A equals and C equals value, which is what you see a lot of the times, and then we have S1. So S1 is reserved for where you're going to place your affiliate sources. So if you are using a tracking platform like Cake or one of the publisher platforms out there, this is where you're going to put your source of traffic there. So you can put your tokens in there. So if I was Cake to Cake, what I would do is actually do pound affid pound, and that would allow me to pass the affiliate ID from my platform as the affiliate into my advertiser's tracking link. So now it's set up as S1 equals pound affid pound. All right, so I've built my tracking link. So I can copy that, and I can take that back to my platform and put it into my platform as my website URL, landing page, offer link, whatever the terminology may be. All right, so I've generated a tracking link for my new offer, and I can click done, and I now have that link. Now, that's not everything, right? Because you also want to track in your platform as the affiliate. Oftentimes, there's going to be a pixel that you want to apply in the offer. So we can actually do that in the Testing and Tracking tab. This is where I'm able to place a pixel. Now sometimes what you may see is just one conversion action, in which case you would just place the pixel on that one conversion action. Sometimes your advertiser will actually showcase multiple events for one offer. This means that there are opportunities to track more than one action in the funnel for this offer. And some of those events may be paid, some of those events may be unpaid, but what it allows you to do is actually place a unique pixel per event. So in this case, I have my conversion install lead. That's the generic CPA event. I'll go ahead and click on Edit Pixel. And this is where I can apply a postback URL if I'm doing postback tracking, server-to-server tracking, or I can do a browser-based pixel like an iframe or a JavaScript. So in this case, we can put in a demo postback. My query string session ID equals. So with postback tracking, you need to pass your advertiser a click ID of sorts, and you need to receive that back on your postback URL. Now communicate with your advertiser about where they want you to place that session ID if you are doing server-to-server tracking, because your advertiser may be specific about place it on S2 or place it on S3, S4, or S5. So if they asked you to place the session ID on the S5 parameter of the tracking link, then you're going to want to pass it back to yourself in the same parameter. So in this case, we're going to use our list of tokens. Now the tokens list is off to the left-hand side, and these are going to be the dynamic values that you can pass back to yourself on the conversion pixel. So if I am passing that session ID on S5, then I'm going to want to pass it back to myself in the S5 token. So off to the left here, you can see S5, pound S5. Go back to that postback URL. Pound S5, pound, and then hit save. All right, so I've placed my pixel on the main converting event. I've passed the session ID in S5. Again, this is a postback example. And then I'm passing that back on the pound S5. So we got our offer active. So as soon as I clicked on that public offer, it became live. I got my tracking link. I configured it with that get link button. And now I've placed my postback URL, or I could have placed an iframe or a JavaScript pixel in that box, depending on what your advertiser wants. But this is the quickest way to get live. And then last but not least, you want to test the offer. So you want to make sure that you can go through the full funnel. And the cool thing, Cake makes it very easy. So click on Test Offer. It'll open up a test page where you can actually clear your cache and cookies. You can turn on test mode. And this is actually a great tool, not only for yourself, but for your advertiser, because now when you test this campaign, you can let your advertiser know, hey, I just tested. And it will show up in a unique testing report for your advertiser. So it just makes it that much easier. So you go ahead and click on the tracking link, see the results, make sure it tracked the click, make sure it tracked the conversion, and that your setup is all good. So there you have it. If you have any questions, guys, let us know. You can always reach out to us. But otherwise, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Turn on the alert to get notified when we make new videos. And yeah, let us know if you have any feedback. Thank you so much.